Hi, we're here with Leo Junquera,
Close. No, it's good.
who is my partner in crime here at the Fairfield Westchester user groups and the Code Camp. And this is our fourth Code Camp together. So how do you think it's going today?
I think it's great. I mean, absolutely great. This is the fourth year. This is the biggest one we've had every year. We've shown progression. We've been moving forward. We have more sessions this year, 6 more sessions. We added a whole other track. I think the sponsor thing has really helped out. Having Telerik here, having Minuteman Solutions sponsor, that's been a big help on us. You know, it's a tremendous financial burden on us previously to put these things together. You know, trying to do it on a shoestring, it just took a lot more time and effort to do it that way. Trying to get the right rooms that we wanted. So this year, you know, we seem to really have all come together. The prizes, we've got like $25,000 worth of prizes.
That's right.
Yeah. You know, it's huge, right?
Yeah.
It's a big number. It's meaningful. The number of people, over 250 registered. So that's been steady growth, and people are knocking on our door to get in here to register when we've actually gone over our limit in terms of. So it's been great, and I think the response has been fantastic. We got Richard Hale-Shaw back, one of those rock star developers.
Yep.
And everybody's loving it. Everybody's really enthusiastic. I think it's good.
Great. So,
and of course, let me just say this, because none of this could happen without Mark. 4 years ago, Mark made this. Oh, no, leave it on. Don't turn it off. Leave it on. 4 years ago, you came up with the suggestion for this Code Camp after we started 2 user groups, and we were sort of thinking. I was thinking, I've never heard of a Code Camp before. I was thinking, what are we going to get, like 50 people or something? Next thing you know, we open up, we get like 100. You know. And then every single year we've had more and more to this. With the over 250 people, it's incredible. I mean, it's fantastic. And you got this thing down to a science when it comes down to it. I've never seen somebody more organized who's able to execute as well as you. I just haven't seen it. So
we'll edit this part out.
Working with you is great on this one. You shouldn't. You really shouldn't edit this part out. It's absolutely true.
Well, thanks.
So thank you.
Thanks. Well, none of this is actually possible without, of course, the speakers and the attendees. I mean, there wouldn't be a need for a Code Camp if it wasn't for that hunger and desire for learning and teaching. You know, there's always so much happening in this field. It's constantly changing. There's always new offerings by Microsoft and .NET related technologies. This is one of the ways the community keeps up with this stuff. So
I think there's a lot of other things that we can do with this also when it comes down. I don't think developers fully appreciate how meaningful this actually is to companies. This is a way to market yourself also, you know. Keeping up showing the interest. I mean, they just do it, right? The people who come here just do it naturally. They come to these things, they want to know, they have a hunger and desire to learn. They never put that on their resume, right? They never market that to companies.
Right.
Companies want to know that stuff, and they want to see that stuff. And I think from that perspective, we sort of have to help them understand how this can help them, aside from just the coding aspect of it, how the interest and participation, the time they put in, the effort they put in, to getting better, to improving, continuous improvement on these fronts is something that they really need to take advantage of. UConn obviously is great, and all of this brings in the educational aspect of the fact that this is continued education.
Right. Yeah. Well, what a better place to have it, and then a school like UConn, which is all about education and furthering your education and so forth, MBA programs and whatnot, and they've been UConn and Citigroup. Citi has been a great sponsor for our co-camps and our user groups throughout the years.
And
I really want to thank them about that.
And I know this, that we gear our group. These are sort of visionary sort of guidelines that we have about our group. It's going to be about education.
Exactly.
That's something that is going to be the foundation, fundamental to everything we do. It's also about the membership of the developers, and that's something that we pay a lot of attention to. We have those discussions sometimes about whether we should have more, or whether we should have less sessions, or whether we should, and it always comes down to one single question. What would the people here want? What would the membership want? What benefits them? That's what we're doing.
Right.
And so those sort of guidelines and vision that we have for this group, the education and the continued attention to the membership is really something that is is core to our principle and has made this group successful.
Exactly.
Along with your intensely hard work.
Well, yeah, I mean, there wouldn't be a user group also, without your help and your commitment to get this thing started. I've been, I was trying to get a user group started in this area for a while, and it took you to kick the thing off and get it going and get Microsoft serious about helping us, get something started here, or continue from the original one that Lewis started. Lewis Edwards started here several years ago under its original name. So, all right, thanks a lot.
Thank you.